Hello everyone, welcome back to Katie's Budgeting Life. I am Katie, and today we are going to be doing our budget breakdown for our May 27th paycheck. It was a pretty large check, this pay, from Phil's side and a little of mine. I worked 2 days overtime, but it doesn't nearly look as much as what Phil makes. But anyway, it all helps, and it all gets us to where we need. But we had to play a little bit of catch up from some things. So there's going to be money that's going to just certain things that we're just kind of paying back because we had to take it out and, we have to put it back. So anyway, let me get my budgeting planner and we will go through it. Okay, so we have our planner that we use every time. And we're gonna just put the date, which will be May 27th. If I sound tired, it's because I am. Today's Thursday when I'm recording this. I start my work week tonight and I'm just exhausted. So that's a good start. All right, so what we're gonna do first is do our income. So we have Phil, Katie, child support for Mason and my mom. For anybody that doesn't know, Phil is my boyfriend. He lives, we all live together. There's me, my oldest son is 10 and we get child support for him. He does not have any relationship with his real father. Phil is his dad. And then we have my mom who lives in my basement. She pays us rent every month, but that is for car insurance, cell phone, and rent. So the budget, now I'm going to have to go back and probably check on this budget again because I think it's higher for both of us because I got a raise since then and so is Phil. So I don't think that these numbers are right anymore. But for my mom, it's always $600. And for the child support, it's $170 every 2 weeks. Like I said, for these two, I do think I need to go back and, do some multiplying and see if that's actually accurate. So let's start with the givens. My mom is $600. Child support is $170, which we are going to get. He has never steered me wrong. He's always been very reliable. And that's been about, how long has that been? Like 6 years? 6 or 7 years since we've started it. So, all right. My check was $1,863. And then Phil, of course, amazing as always, bringing in the money like crazy, $3,731. So he doubled it and more. He's the all-time just great. So anyway, so when you add all this together, 3731, 1863, 170, and 600, you get $6,364, which is crazy. Now, that is the best, that's the most we've ever been able to have in 2 weeks. So I am going to say that this month, or this pay, we are doing a lot of catching up, because, when gas got tough, I did put a little bit on the credit card. He went to Atlanta and we have to pay ourselves back for his Atlanta trip because we didn't have enough, saved. So we have to pay ourselves back for that. There was why am I talking? Okay, let's just start with the bills first. Because I'm going to actually put everything that we're paying back in our extra debt, which is kind of like our snowball. So, all right, so let me write down our bills and I will be right back. Okay, so I wrote everything in. Also, I said this before, I don't really do the budget. I just feel like it's kind of repetitive, and it's not really beneficial for me, so I just do what I owe, and then the dates. So if we go through it, we have a portion of our mortgage, and this payment right here will get us to our payment in June being due June 1st. So we are like literally this close to being completely even with our mortgage, which we've been working on for a while. We got to a point where we were over $6,000 behind on our mortgage, and we are like right there. So that's amazing. Kaiser is a medical repayment plan, $49. Our Wi-Fi is $90. Citibank is my credit card, which is $80. Verizon is cell phone for myself and my mom. That's $115. Our air conditioning loan, we got a new air conditioning unit in August. That's $232.41. First Financial Credit Union credit card, that's my credit card, is $50. Navy Federal credit card is $20. American Express is $40. PNC credit card is $102. HBO, Netflix, and Apple are streaming and storage. Carnival is a credit card, that's $30. Capital One Platinum, I guess I gotta put P, is $70. DirecTV is $25. Kia is the car that I don't have, and $661. And Phil, this is his gas spending, his obligations, which is $885. So when you add all that up together, you get $3,496. Now, guys, I'm not gonna lie. With my horrible experience right now with CarMax, I don't really want to make a payment to them. I don't. And if I wait until next pay, it's still going to be within my grace period. So I might just take this away and pay something else that's going to be due next pay, just because I just don't feel like paying them. I don't even have my car. But anyway, so $3,496. So now what we do is subtract 6,364 minus 3,496, and we get $2,868. So we bring that down, $2,868. And this is our wallet. So what we put in our wallet. So our categories are gas, groceries, Starbucks, toiletries, eating out, and extra. So we don't really, these pretty much stay the same. We're going to do $230 for gas. In my cash stuffing, I'll talk about how the train went and if I save money and all that other stuff. It's too much for our budget breakdown. I'm just going to stick to our budget breakdown. Groceries is going to be $340. Starbucks is $15, which is not enough. Toiletries is $15. Eating out is $35, and extra is $15, which gives us $650 in our wallet. So we subtract 2,868 minus 650, which gives me $2,218. So now our bills are paid, our wallet is stuffed, and now we go over to our sinking funds, snowball, and savings challenges. So what we're going to do first is, I don't know what I want to do, because I have a lot of categories because what I normally do is I write all the categories out, and how much I'm putting in them, and then, what the total is. But I have a lot. I think I have 30. So I don't know if I want to write them all out. Is that lazy? I'm sorry, is that lazy? I think it's lazy. But, because what I do, I don't know if it's really beneficial for me to put this here, because when I do my cash stuffings, because I write it, okay, so what I do is I write everything out, okay? Hold on, let me show you guys real quick. Just real quick. What I do is I write everything out, I write everything out like this, okay? And then what I do is I put it on here to make it much more neat, and to show, what I'm doing and all the categories and everything. So when I do my cash stuffing, I look at the paper that I wrote on my notebook, because that's where I make 1,000 changes, and it's a lot easier for me to read, and I have my categories in order. So you know what? I'm just going to put all sinking funds. Don't judge me. Please don't judge me. But there's so many to write. And it ends up equaling $753. Is that lazy? Please don't judge me for being lazy. Oh, man, guys. Okay, so we're going to roll over $2,218. So this is like the kids savings, the, the revolving one, all of our 3 binders that we have, not our savings challenges, which comes out to $753. Because honestly, you guys aren't really reading this. Like when I do this budgeting thing, you're not reading it. I'm sorry, am I going on a rant? I think I'm going on a rant. I'm sorry. But you guys aren't really reading that. So what's the point of me writing all this down? Yeah, anyway. Okay, so 2,218 minus 753. We're going to get 1,465. Okay, so now we bring down 1,465. And I guess what I want to put here is, I guess we'll put debt, payback, and extra. Because honestly, that's what it is. This is, the amount that I'm about to put here is for Atlanta, paying back Atlanta vacation that we took out of, I took out of another envelope to make sure that Phil had enough for Atlanta. So I have to pay myself back, or pay the envelope back. Bryce Mason, Phil's son, who's 6, we had to pay a bill, part of a medical bill that we weren't expecting, so I had to pay that. I did go over on groceries, and I had to put that on a card. I also went over on gas, so I had to put that on a card. And we also got I tried to pay that collections. I paid a good portion of that medical bill that went into collections. And this is all, like, that collections didn't even go onto our debt update because it just happened and I wanted to pay it. So one of the reasons why we're not actually having a snowball for the next 2 months. So this money that I'm about to put here is to pay back ourselves and get ourselves basically at 0. We're not like behind. It's just, it bothers me that there's like a little balance and I just want it paid off and I want my envelopes to be the same and I just want to start, where we were at. So that total is going to be $1,171. Like, just alone, we have to pay back an envelope $400 for the Atlanta trip. And then it was just like unexpected stuff. Like Mason ran out of shampoo. I had to get another tank of gas, and with the gas guzzlers I have, a tank of gas is like $80 or $90, and then it's just like, it all adds up. And then like the collections was like $300. So I just feel good because everything's good. So when you subtract 1,461 minus 1,171, we get $294. So now what we're going to do is bring down our $294. And then we have our savings challenges, which is my favorite part. And we have a 52-week. We have a 26-week. We have our multiply. And our O-snap. And for anyone that has been watching and following me, we are very, 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 very close to finishing 26-week. And I hope the 52-week will be done in the next couple months. So, I'm just going to write it out. I don't want to talk about it because I want to do that on that video because I'm excited about it. So anyway, when you do all that, it comes out to $294, which brings us down to 0, which is zero base budget. Now, I know this looks extremely lazy and everything, but this is just so you guys can see the categories that everything went into. And I know this is like really vague, but I did get additional debt that I wasn't expecting after I started my like actual debt amount, which happens. That's life. Like, you're gonna get an unexpected bill. You're gonna get an unexpected medical bill that comes in from, lab work, or you're gonna get, a trip that comes up quickly and you didn't save enough money for it. Like, this is life. We're not always gonna have enough money in our envelopes. So we have to figure out how to handle that. So at the end of the day, when you get paid again, if you have to pay back things, do it. It's your money. If you need to take a couple $100 out of, I don't know, let's say the 1 month ahead envelope, it's fine. Take it out. It's still your money. It's just, if you can pay it back, go ahead and pay it back, but only when you're able to. And luckily, because our pay was so big, we are able to pay everything back. So, you know, that's what I'm doing right now. And it's just like, don't feel bad if you have to take money out of another envelope. It's all still your money. We're just trying to categorize it based off of what we think is going to work. And at the end of the day, it might not work. So I don't know why I'm going on a spiel. I think that's the word about all this. But I'm just trying to say that sometimes honestly, sometimes life sucks. And you just have to keep going and realize that it is all what you want to do with your money. And if you completely deplete an envelope off of something that it shouldn't even have been for, or you screw up, or you go shopping and you end up spending $400 instead of $200. Yeah, whoops, you messed up. But oh well, it's your money. When you get paid again, just try to pay it back. Or get a plan where for the next 5 paychecks, I'm going to put $25 in and not even touch the envelope until it's caught up. That's fine too. Just try to get a plan. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing. And, like I said, at the end of the day, everything changes. Every day, something new can come up. And honestly, with my life right now, things just keep popping up. And that's okay. It's very tough. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I honestly didn't even know if I'd be able to get this video in because I'm uploading it tomorrow morning and I'm so tired, but I did it. And you guys see that I'm tired. You guys see that this is kind of crappy, but you see what I'm doing. You see my bills, you see everything. And I just have to kind of roll with the punches. I am getting, like I said, a couple things are going to collections that I didn't know about, and that's okay. I'm paying it back now. And that's all that I'm trying to say is if something happens in life where it sucks and you don't know what you're going to do, just realize that this money, you can move it around. You can move your money around. Don't feel like it's only set on that category. So anyway, I'm done venting. So this is our budget breakdown for May 27th check. Okay, real quick, before I do my ending statement to end the video, I just want to touch on real quick that I know a lot of these, a lot of you budgeters are from Texas, and I just want to touch on how I am truly praying for everyone that was impacted or affected or just anything involving the shooting at the elementary school. My heart goes out to everybody, all the families, all the friends, all the students, all the staff, everyone. Truly, truly devastating. I think it just hit home more for us because we have a 4th grader, and it was just about all 4th graders that got killed or injured. So it just hits home a lot for us. We did talk to our son about it, just to see if they had drills and, what he should do if this happens to him. Because at the end of the day, we wanted to be honest with him and make sure he understands that this could happen to his school. And I know it's scary, but we have to be ready if it does happen. So I just wanted to say that I truly, truly am praying, and just my heart goes out to everyone that was impacted by it. You're in my hearts, and I am here to support and be there and try to, just show the love that I can denote so you guys understand that anyone that was impacted, I am truly, truly there for you in spirit. And I hope that we all can find happiness and love and a way to get past this devastating, devastating event. All right, guys, that wraps up this video. I'm sorry if it was pretty boring or it wasn't what you were expecting, but I'm just trying to be honest. And I'm trying to make you guys just see exactly what life is, and that it's not always unicorns and rainbows and everything works out perfectly. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all continue to support me, and I love you all. And my next video will be my cash stuffing. So thank you all, and until the next video, stay safe. Bye-bye.